Next, how to upload documents to Google Drive. There are two ways to do this. One, you go through here, New, File Upload, and you select what you want to upload. The easier way to do it is to just drag and drop. Once it uploads, you will see it here in your drive. The same thing with folders. You can upload a folder by selecting the entire folder and clicking upload, or you can again drag and drop. So, one important thing now that you have something uploaded is sharing it. There are two ways to share. One is with a link. When you share with a link, keep in mind that anyone can view this if they have the link. So if you send this in an email to one of your students, that student can email this link to one of his friends, and his friend can email it to one of his friends. So it's not actually private. Anyone on the internet can view it if it is shared around. Same thing, if it's published on Facebook, someone can view it. This is what it looks like. If I open up an incognito window, so I'm not signed in, and I post this link into my browser, then they will see this. Now you will notice here that they can download the file and they can print it. So basically this is a public document that anyone can save. I will show you how to restrict this in a moment. The other way you can share it is by this button here, this person. So this is the link sharing feature, but you can share it with people specifically. Now, a couple of considerations when you're sharing. If you want only one person to see it, then you need to make sure that link sharing is not on. So you click here and click off, okay? So now this is not shared. The only reason link sharing is on is because I clicked on this button. If I click on this button, it doesn't mean that link sharing is on. Now, here I can put in a name of someone. If that person has a Gmail address, it will go to their account and they will get the invitation and they will not be able to send it to anyone else. If you send them a link, they can share it, just like we discussed before. So if we want to keep it private, keep link sharing off and enter a name. However, if you enter a name of someone who does not have a Gmail account, so a Hotmail or a sharpenglish.net or some other email address, and you want to share it, and if I share it with them, you will get this notification. Tyler at Sharp English does not have a Google account. So if I send the link, it's just like the shareable link. Anyone with the link can view. So I will get an email that says that someone has shared a document with me, and I can forward that email to all of my friends and share this document. Or I can send an invitation. If I send an invitation, Tyler at Sharp English must sign into a Google account. It still remains private, so that way my document is protected. There's the notification. There are other ways to protect a document. If you want to share a link, you can do it like this. Get the shareable link. So now, just like I showed you before, anyone with the link can view. However, go into Advanced, and you can see here, Owner Settings, disable options to download, print, and copy for commenters and viewers. Save changes. So let's go back to our incognito window and see what that looks like. So I save the changes. So if I refresh the page, you see that the download and the print option have just disappeared. However, I can still add the shortcut to my drive. Adding the shortcut does not add the document to your drive. So if I share this document with Brandon at gmail.com, and he adds it to his drive, and then I delete the document, he will not be able to access it later. The only way to keep it permanently is to download it. You can also see here that Google prevents right clicks. So if you prevent saving like this, the only way that someone can copy it is taking screenshots of every piece of the document. One more feature to be aware of. There are 3 ways to share: can view, can comment, and can edit. Basically, they can change anything if they have editing permission. If you have editors, so for example, here, you can see that Tyler at sharpenglish.net is an editor, right? I can also prevent him from changing access and adding new people. So I am the administrator. I'm the only one who can add new people, and Tyler at Sharp English cannot. One more consideration. When you have the link and you change the settings, anyone with the link can view, no sign-in required. Then if you change it to can comment or can edit, anyone with the link can edit, anyone with the link can comment, the link does not change. The link always is the same link. So you don't need to go and send the link again to your students if you change the access permissions. It will always remain the same. Only the access changes. And the most public option is public on the web. Basically means that someone can Google search for this document and anyone can find it. This is something that might be useful for some promotional materials, but generally we would not use this with materials that we use with our students. So most of the time, either we share links or we keep it off if it's something that we want to keep private. And then when we keep it off, we add the person's name here that we want to send the invitation to, and then only that person can access.